Dang, 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 dude. Dingle Day. What's up? Yo, yo, yo. I am just chilling out right here, right now. Is there anybody out there? Is there anybody there? I'm wondering if my man, what's up, man? Is there anybody out there? Is there anybody there? Just kind of playing around right now. I want to play some music, but I'm scared they're gonna boot me. Do 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 do. Man, I'm seeing some crazy stuff out here today. Hey, what's up, people? How's everybody doing? I'm just kind of chilling out at the crib here today, and actually, I want to be here for a while. I don't. I don't foresee me going to work anytime too soon. I think I'm going to retire. I'm just chilling out. How's everybody doing today? I want to play some music. I want to. Is there anybody? Is there anybody online yet? I can't really. I'm not paying. Oh yeah, here we go. Comments and reactions. If you're there, just give me a reaction. Just give me a comment if you're hanging. So I was looking through Facebook this morning. Look, man, I'm just gonna be like totally honest with you here because I'm lost for words here today again, and I just wanted to drop in. I'm gonna just jam for a little bit, and I'm gonna get booted off of Facebook because it's gonna be copyrighted music. I feel like jamming today, but I was just going through Facebook, and somebody sent me this message. Look, there's a lot of bad things going on right now. There's a lot of bad things, and it's quite obvious that New York is having a huge issue. Seriously, I'm not going to debate people are not getting sick. I'm not going to debate that. Okay, it's obvious, and it's not debatable at this point that people are getting sick. Hey Sharon, how you doing? Welcome to the little short telecast. But I still have my reservations on what's really going on here. I don't. I'm kind of clueless right at the moment about what's happening. I don't know why. I mean, one day everything is. Pam just said, "What am I doing?" I'm gonna tell her I'm live with you guys. Uh, she's probably she's probably watching me. Uh, anyway, so hey, hi Sharon. So let me ask you a question, Sharon. You're on here right now, okay? You're you're seeing what's going on, um, and we're all watching the news. And what's your take? What's your take? All right, so George, how you doing? Are you in Atlanta? I'm not in New York, George. I am in Atlanta. They call me New York Nick because I am originally from New York, and they that's what people called me for the longest time. So I just stuck with the New York Nick thing, George. And I'm not really sure what's going on in New York. I have a cousin in New York. He says it's kind of scary. People are confined to their apartments, their houses. Everybody's scared shitless up there, and people are obviously sick. But what I mean when I say I don't know what's going on here, it's quite obvious that there's a lot of people that are sick, and it just seems like it's mainly like the in New York, to where it's just like really crazy people are sick. People, the hospitals are over full, and you can't tell them much. You can't tell them much. You're right, George. That's look. I'm open. I'm open to everything right now because I'm really not understanding what I make of what's going on in our country right now. I don't have any answers for anybody. I don't think anybody has any answers. I don't think the president has a clue. I don't think I think there's something going on here though, with China and some people in our country and um, I don't I'm just not I'm just you think you think it's a drug cartel? You think Sharon's thinking it's a drug cartel, and I mean because look, yeah, I mean you have to think about it. Let's think about this for a minute. Let's be honest about this. Okay, one day it's normal. One day people are not sick. The next day it's not normal. The next day everybody's sick. The world's coming to an end. The financial crisis has just everything is like everybody's closed. Everybody is not making money. I appreciate all your input, George. I mean, I don't know where we're going with this. I don't know how this started. You know, you listen to the Democrats, and the Democrats say, and then they're still fighting Trump. They're still fighting Trump. I mean, they're still slamming this guy. They're still belittling this guy. And I just, I don't know. I don't know. I don't have any answers. So please help me. Send in your comments. I can see your comments. They're coming up. They're actually going on the screen for 15 seconds. Every time you send a comment, it comes up on the screen. So I can communicate with you that way. Unless you want to call me. You want to call me? Look, I'll put my phone number up on the screen. Here's what I'll do. I'll do this right now. Okay? I can do this on the fly. All right? I'm gonna throw my phone number. Okay? Hold on. I'd love to talk to some of you guys. All right? All right, so there it is. There's my phone number. If you want to call me and just you wanna talk about it, because and look, I'll hook my phone up right now. Hold on, let me get my phone. Let me hook it up to one of the tracks, and you can call me, and we can talk about it. Okay? If you want to call me, because
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Could
that
you
was
please repeat it?
I'm sorry, Siri. I didn't mean to confuse you there. So if you want to give me a call and you wanna
It's okay.
you want to
Really?
talk about what's going on here. All right, so the media makes things up, and then the administration has to counter. It's a back and forth. Okay, so here's and that's true. That's true. So I just got a text message from somebody. All right, and I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna see if I can. I'm going to. Here's what I'm going to do. This is why it's confusing me. This is why this is all confusing me because I quite don't understand. I quite don't understand the propaganda. All right, the correct terminology here. I don't quite understand the propaganda that's being used right now. So if you could help me understand and you want to communicate with me, my phone number is up on the screen there, and I just want to show you these two pictures. I'm going to see if I can airdrop them to my desktop. Hold on a second. Just give me 1 second here. I'm going to airdrop this. And I want you to look at these two photos. Okay, so that one got sent. And then I want you to look at these. And tell me honestly, what you really think about this. Because I'm in a state of confusion. I'm scared, like everybody else. And this is a deadly virus. Okay? There is no doubt that this is not a deadly virus because it's obvious people are dying from it. Okay, people are going down. People are getting sick. People are actually getting this coronavirus. I have no doubts in my mind that this is happening, but I think it's in conjunction with the flu. But people that have these underlying issues, they're more susceptible to being sick. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to switch screens here, and I'm going to look and see where these photos are. All right. So hold on. Let me just pull them out so we can. And I have some suspicions that the media is really not helping with this whole situation. So let's look at this shot. So this morning, the New York Post posted that there's dead bodies and everything is being loaded onto a tractor trailer, and it was shot by supposedly just somebody in the background, but look at this here. Look at this photo here. I'm going to pop this photo up here. Okay, look at this photo right here. All right, you see what I'm looking at here? I'm looking at some footage. It's disturbing footage that shows dead bodies being loaded onto a truck outside of Brooklyn. So this is a picture of a guy taking a picture. He's right next to the truck. All right, look at him really closely. Okay, you see what I'm saying? He's got no gloves on. Yeah, he's got a mask on, but he's got no gloves on, and he's supposedly loading dead bodies onto a tractor trailer in front of this hospital. Okay? Number one, protocol, you got to be wearing gloves, right? Number two, the guy's taking selfies in front of the hospital, in front of all of his coworkers. I don't get that. I don't get that. I'm having problems understanding that photo. Let's look at that again. I'm going to pop it back up. This is a guy that's supposedly in Brooklyn, right? That's supposedly in Brooklyn taking selfies, loading bodies onto a tractor trailer. No gloves, just, it's not protocol, people. It's just not protocol. Now, so let's take a look at this photo. Okay, let's take a look at this one. This got sent to me. All right, I don't know how well you can see it. That's as far as I can blow it up. Okay, look at the picture. Look at the beds. Right. All right, and they're talking about New York State here, 87,000. Right. You see what I'm saying there? Just find something in there, like right here. Okay, see this right here? Look at this right here. All right, down underneath, you see that box underneath one of the beds there? Okay, now I'm going to take this photo off, and this is supposedly from New York. Okay, now let's go ahead and let's bring up this other photo. See the little box underneath the bed? This is supposed to be Italy. Same photo. Same photo. Different. You see what I'm saying here? So let's go ahead and put those photos up next to each other. So we can now look at them. So we got one photo supposedly from Italy, and we got one photo supposedly from New York. Do you see any simulation here? I do. I see simulation in these images. And these were all taken off of Facebook, obviously. Okay? This is what's becoming disturbing to me. This is what's becoming disturbing. It's the same damn photo. So while the virus is real, there's some intense propaganda going on here. So I also did some more investigating, and Soros, if you remember, said back a year ago he was going to do whatever it took to get Trump out of office. And he didn't care. He didn't care. Oh, it's just people posted on Facebook. People are posting these on Facebook. Now, I'm starting to question the validity. So Michael says it's only logical that areas with the highest population will be more affected. I'm condensing my comment as I listen. It's both sides. I think it's biological warfare. More likely, communist countries that have a total let me continue reading that here. I mean, I get that. That's what I'm telling you. Why would Trump be talking? It is both sides. Everybody was bitching about how Trump was. Have you seen the video? I want to see if I can pull up this video. It's just, and you may not want to watch it. I don't know if you want to watch it or not. Let me see if I can pull it up. I got a real I got a real cool software here now. I'm able to like do some really cool stuff. All right, so let me find the video. And you know what? I almost feel like this video was doctored. And it may not even be available anymore. Let's see. They may have pulled the video because it may have been a fraud. But let's see. Let me look real quick. Stand by. I'm trying to find the video. I don't know. I just think this is all just too crazy. Here, let me do this. Let me get out of this screen here. Let me get back here. Let me pull this over here. Put this over here. Now, I'm not trying for ratings here, okay, people? I'm trying to get to the bottom of what's really going on here. Now, it's obvious, and again, I'm going to repeat this like 10 times. I get that people are dying and people are sick. I get that. But it seems like there's like a motivation here. See, that video is gone already. Let me see here. It was in today's New York Post. And I don't see it anymore. Oh, wait a minute. No, that's not it. That's not it. So, the video that showed all the bodies going into the trailer that was posted this morning, and that probably had 1,000 million views, is gone. No, not Trump. Not Trump saying George, not Trump. George, why don't you just call me, man? It sounds like you want to have a conversation. Here's my phone number. We can have a conversation. But I'm trying to find the video that went viral this morning about. Let's see. I'm gonna Google it now. Dead bodies being put in truck. I bet you that video is gone. All right, here it is, right here. Disturbing. All right, so here it is. I found it. All right, so I'm going to see if I can pull it up here. I don't know if y'all seen this yet, but this was in the New York Post this morning. I thought it was actually gone. Hold on. All right, here it is right here. So let's go ahead and crank this puppy up.
Guys,
first there's a commercial.
I heard there were fleas out here.
And ticks.
All
And
right,
mosquitoes.
I want you all to
Listen
watch
up,
this
scaredy cats.
video.
We all have canine
and
advantage
tell me
tools
what
to
you think
protect us
about
that
this.
kills and repels fleas, ticks,
I
and
think it's
mosquitoes
bullshit.
too.
Let's see here. Let me go ahead and open this.
This is live from Brooklyn, New York. Brooklyn Hospital. They're putting bodies in the back of a freezer truck, y'all.
You see what I'm saying? Now watch this here. Watch this. Look at this guy right here. No gloves. Taking selfies. Is this in New York? Is this really in New York? Is this happening in New York? I don't know if this is propaganda. Does that look like a New York hospital? I don't know.
This is for real. My hand is shaking because it's hard to look at this right here, what I'm seeing right now. It's hard to believe this.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to make of this. I mean, you see what I'm saying though? I don't really know if I believe all the like actual hype about this. It does look staged, doesn't it? I mean, it's disturbing that there is protocol. There is protocol when you're loading deceased bodies. This is somebody's family member. This is somebody's family member that you just witnessed being loaded on a tractor trailer, and it's in the New York Post. I don't know. I don't know. You know, look, Manuel. All these presidents are shysters. Obama was a shyster. The Bushes were shysters. All these presidents are shysters. Look, I'm not telling you who to vote for. I know who I voted for. Okay? I voted for Trump. You know why I voted for Trump? Because of what the other 63 million, why the other 63 million people voted for Trump. They voted for Trump because they wanted change in the country. Obama broke my business. I had a little small business, and with his Obamacare, it just blew up my business. I couldn't afford my business anymore because of Obama. You know, Jimmy Carter. Are you serious, Jimmy Carter? That guy was like the biggest pussy that we ever had for a president. Jimmy Carter was a freaking pussy. All right? He didn't know how to handle. He didn't know how to handle a country. That was the weakest president we've ever had in this country. That dude, he's a nice guy. I actually rubbed shoulders with him one time. Never shook his hand. I never actually met him. I was just in the same room where Jimmy Carter was. George Martin's now look, you see? Look how these Democrats act. All right? Now he wants to call me a Yankee. I'm a damn Yankee, baby. I'm a damn Yankee. You know why I'm a damn Yankee? Because I came down here 30 years ago and I stayed. Yeah, and you're right. You know, Jimmy Carter, he was honest. And he bankrupted the freaking country. I can't really slam Jimmy Carter, though, man. Be nice, George. You see, you're on my program and you're cussing me out. Okay? George Martin. I see you're a musician there, John. I mean, George. Do you cuss out your fans too? I know. I know, Jason. I'm right with you, buddy. I agree with you, Jason. It's true. It's true. Look, I mean, there were some things that Bush did, and I voted for Bush. I didn't agree with. Hey, you know what? Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan. He was one of the best presidents this country ever had, Mr. Martin. And even the Democrats agree with that. Even the Democrats agree with that. But George, you like using the F word a lot. Are you married or are you divorced? I would think you were divorced because I don't think your wife would put up with that dirty mouth of yours. I mean, come on, man. Why would you want to come on here? This is a family show. Okay? Why would you want to come out on here and talk dirty like that? That's terrible. It's terrible. Go play your piano. If you don't want to have a civil conversation about what's going on in the world right now, you need to go play with your piano. Go play with yourself. You know what I'm saying there, bro? Come on now. Be nice there, brother. We don't want people that come on this program and start cussing the host out. That's terrible. Why would you do that? Come on now. What would your mom think about that? I'm sure she would say, Georgie, calm down with the foul language. This is how wars start. This is how people get hurt. Come on, George. Michael chimed in. He says, Obama was worse. At least Jimmy Carter loved America. And that's true. I'm not saying anything bad about Jimmy Carter except for the fact he was kind of like a pussy. I mean, he was a weak president. He was the weakest president we've ever had in this country. No, seriously. He was. I mean, he was definitely one of the weakest for sure. What did Jason say here? What do you got, Jason? What do you bring into this? It's kind of how the Dems resort to violence to get their point across. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. So I was looking at this thing here this morning. Let me see if I can pull it up. I love this new video setup I got here. When things start to settle down and nobody's social distancing anymore, I'm going to get some real cool singer-songwriters here up to my office, and we're going to do some fun things with this little new setup. Anyway, so I was looking at this thing. Let me see here. It said it was about Soros purchased. Hold on. Purchased stock. Let's see. Soros purchased stock in China. And I'm just trying to do my research here because I don't want to talk like a bunch of shit and not be able to back it up with facts. You know what I mean? I don't want to do that. And so hold on a second here. Let me look here. So, all right, here we go. So this is what intrigued me here. Hi, Margaret. How you doing? I think that it's so rude of George. Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm thinking. You know what? We got to have a level of respect for our president. This is, we need not to add a shit show to what's. I mean, right now the country is like really hurting right now. People are losing family members. People are legit. I mean, legitly sick. And it's getting worse across the country. I mean, yes, New York is like the hub of everything, and because of the millions of people in there, I mean, there's 5 million, 4 million people just like in that, like the five boroughs. I think there's like 7 million people in New York. I mean, you could wipe out New York, and it's going to wipe out a good part of the country. Not really, but I think there's 220 million people in the country. So I kind of saw this. Hold on a second here. Let me pull this up here. Here it is, right here. Let's see. All right, so let's see. Let's see here. What has George got to say? Only three things scary here in the South: a big guy pulling a small knife, a small guy pulling a big gun, and a Yankee pulling a U-Haul. Yeah, okay, George. If that's gonna make you happy, it's fine. So check this out. He sells a majority of funds in China in tech companies, right? And if you read it, this all happened. If you look closely, this all happened towards the end of 2019, and there's a lot of money at stake here. And I believe one of the main reasons, I mean, look at the money involved in here. We're talking big money. Big money. Okay? This is big money. And if there was some Americans that were expendable here, like the people that are dying, I think this guy, I mean, he even said he wanted to crash the economy, and he was going to do what it was going to take. I just, I'm at wit's end with this. And let me, yeah, I know. And I have this, hold on. I want to show you something else here. Because I'm trying to make some points here. I'm trying to bring this home. I understand people are dying in New York. I understand people are actually getting sick. I understand there's people on ventilators across the country. And I understand, our first responders and our frontline people at the hospitals are in danger. But let's see. Hold on. I want to show you something here. This is something that somebody turned me on to, and it's called a world meter. It's called a world meter, okay? And I got to find the website here. Hold on a second. I mean, because this is very interesting. I mean, I'm not trying to justify worldometer. Okay, hold on. Let me pull this up. This is live. This is true time, and this is no bullshit here. And I want to know where the outrage is for some of these stats. All right, so let's go ahead and look at this together because this is significant. This is significant, folks. Okay, let me switch screens here and let's go to the worldometer. Okay, let me turn me into a little round guy here. Okay, I don't like that square thing. I just look stupid, and I look stupid. Okay, so let's look at the worldometer. There I am, right there. Okay, so right now, currently, there's 7,774,000,000 people. This is live. This is real time, people. This is not a lie. All right. This is not fake. Okay. This is the current meter of what's going on in the world right now. Okay. Since January 1st, 2020, 34 million have been born. Today alone, 225,000 people have been born. Since this is worldwide, this is not the United States, since January 1st, 4 million people have already died. 4 million people across the world have died this year. 3 months. Okay? I'm trying to give you some perspective here, folks. Okay? Today, just today, and this does not include coronavirus. This includes cancer, diabetes, people getting run over by a truck, whatever. 94,000 people across the world have died today. 94,000. Okay? All right. So let's I mean this is very interesting. This is real time. Okay? Now, I mean, right to how many bicycles were produced, how many cars were produced, how much is the military expenditure is, public education expenditure, public health care expenditure, $8 billion we've spent in 3 months. This is a real-time ticker, folks. This is no BS here. I'm going to widen it up for you just so you can see what I'm saying. This is real time. Look how many cell phones were sold today. 3 billion cell phones. I'm sorry, 3 million. 3 million cell phones were sold today. Money spent on video games. In 3 months, your kids have spent $170 million on video games. There's 4.5 billion internet users. 153 billion emails have been sent. So you see what I'm doing here. There's a lot of stuff going on in this world that we live in. Toxic chemicals in the tons that have been released just this year. 2 billion tons of toxic chemicals have been released into the atmosphere. And it's not all Trump's fault. Okay? It's definitely not all Trump's fault. So let's go to the food category. Look how many people died of hunger just today. Just today. Look how many people have died of hunger since midnight. 18,000 people have died of hunger since midnight. Look how many overweight people there is. There's 1.6 billion. There's 1.6 billion. 1.6 billion people that are overweight. And I'm one of them. Because this coronavirus has got me sitting at home. So, not judging the validity of what's going on today, right now in our country, with people getting sick and people actually dying from this virus, my point is, there's a lot of action going on in this country. There's a lot of action. And there's a lot of propaganda. And there's a lot of falsehoods going on. And there's a lot of sensual, they're making it sensual. They're making people dying sensual. Let's just continue. I like this thing. I mean, this is interesting stuff here. It's interesting. You know? Look at the energy we're using. Oil pumped today in barrels. 56 million barrels of oil is being pumped across the world. 56 million barrels of oil are being pumped. This is never-ending stuff. It's why the world spins. It's what makes the world go round. It even gives us information on how many days of coal that we have left. 148,895 days till the end of coal. How many years is that? All right, let's go into the health. This is the category where I think really would intrigue everybody here. Communicable diseases, deaths, people that have died from having sex. 3,184 people around the world, ladies and gentlemen, have died from some type of communicable disease. Where's the outrage? Seasonal flu deaths in 3 months. 3 months. 3 months. 119,000 people. And we ain't even through the flu season yet. We're almost there. 120,000 people have already died from the flu. Look how many children under 5 have died across the world. 1.8 million children under the age of 5 have died since January. Why? Why is this happening? Why isn't there no investigation that 1.8 million people have died under the age of 5? Let's keep going. It gets better. Death of mothers. Death of the mothers. Death of mothers. Look at this, folks. Since January, 75,825 women have died during birth. 75,000. 41 million people have still died of AIDS. 412,000 people have died of AIDS, and 41 million are infected. 41 million people are infected with AIDS, and you're still having unprotected sex around the world. It's all right here. It's an active ticker. Look how many cigarettes got smoked today. 8 billion cigarettes are being smoked as we speak. No, it's 8 trillion. 8 trillion cigarettes have been smoked since January 1st. Look how I missed this. I passed right by this. Look at how many children have been killed, murdered. Look how many children have been killed and murdered by abortion. 10 million children have been killed by abortion. Where is the outrage? Where is the outrage? 10 million children have been aborted around the world. Why aren't we pissed off about that? Why don't we have investigations? Why isn't there no law against this? 10 million abortions resulted in... It's crazy. It's crazy. things happen. Things are happening. It's a constant. It's a constant. It's a constant. The world is a constant. It goes round and round and round. 2 million people so far since January have died of cancer. 240,000 died of malaria. 1,226,000. No. Yes. Dead. Smoking. 1 million people died of smoking. And people still smoke. 1 million people died of smoking cigarettes. And people are still smoking. Look how many people were killed by drinking alcohol. 613,000 people died of drinking alcohol, and it's legal. And people kill themselves. That's right, people. 263,000 people since January 1st killed themselves. Just this year. Shall we go on? Money spent on illegal drugs. It's money spent on illegal drugs. And this is why they want to make it legal, folks. This is why they want to make it legal. $98 trillion has been spent on illegal drugs. And to wrap this up, 331,000 people have died in car accidents since January 1st. 331,000 people have died in car accidents since January 1st. This is a world-o-meter. So you just Google it. world-o-meters.info. This is active. This doesn't stop. This continues. We've used 1 billion million liters of water. Deaths caused by water-related disease, 206,000. It's all here, people. It's all here. It's all right here. Undernourished people in the world, 841 million people are undernourished. Where's the outrage? Where's the investigation? $342 million has been spent on obesity-related diseases. Is God trying to tell us something with the coronavirus? People with underlying issues? Or was this war with China because of our tariffs? Or was this war between our political parties? What is really going on here? Why do we have all of a sudden a social disease that's killing people? I don't have an answer for this. But I'm sure one day we're going to have an answer for it. And I feel like it's not going to be in my lifetime. I think this flu pandemic was deliberate. I think this was deliberate. I don't know who by. But I surely know for sure that the Chinese were involved in this. I just got this strange feeling that between the Democrats and the Chinese, they don't want Trump president. And my heart goes out to every single family who have lost a loved one, who is sick. Hey, look, it may happen to me. I may go out there to buy a hot dog at Kroger, and I may catch this coronavirus. I may be a victim to what's going on here. Right now, nobody is going to get a free ride. Where is everybody? Where's Schiff? Where's Al Lewis down in Texas there? Lewis from Georgia. Where are all these people now? They got 90-year-old Pelosi on the front lines talking smack to the president. Got Schumer wanting more money. He wants another $1 trillion. Where's the outrage? I guess we all need to just buckle up for this and cross our fingers and hope not to die. I'm in a state of confusion. My cousin's sitting at the top of Brooklyn right now, not being able to leave his house because he's scared shit. He had to send his kids to the woods with in-laws because he's scared for his children. All our livelihoods have been destroyed. We all are confined to our homes. We're being told that we shouldn't leave our houses. We're being told that we can't talk to somebody in a normal tone of voice. We got to yell at them. They have to be 6 to 8 feet away. I'm not really too sure what's happening here. I'm confused. I go on Facebook and I look at Facebook and I look at what's going on. No, not the big boobs. This guy Mike, he thinks he's Charlie Sheen or something. I look at all, Solicitor General's office intends to prosecute violators of the Gwinnett stay-home order. We're not allowed to go out. Why is this happening? There I am, trying to get the word out. Blaming it on Mardi Gras. It's Trump's fault. It's Trump's fault. It's Trump's fault. I guess Trump's fault that she is too dim to think for herself to go protect her community. The New Orleans mayor says she would have canceled the Mardi Gras if the Trump administration had warned about the coronavirus dangers. Are you serious? Are you serious about this right now? Look who it is. CBS News, the propaganda news network. I urge you people to fact check this stuff. This is not President Trump's fault. If Obama was president, it would be his fault. If it was Bush, it would be his fault. Look what the people are saying. Look at this right here. Here we go. Here we go. Let's dupe into this one here. Let's go into this and let's see what this propaganda is all about. Or is it propaganda?
Welcome to DMOC Republics, where we cover the real news that matters to we the people. The outbreak of the coronavirus is much too convenient for the socialist leftists who would do anything they can to get President Trump out of office. The disease itself originated in Wuhan, the capital of Hubei province, China, in early December 2019, and quickly spread throughout the world in a matter of weeks. The symptoms of COVID-19 are similar to those of the influenza strain that was already a problem in most areas of the world. Many mutated versions of the virus that makes up the non-coronavirus influenza has killed more people than COVID-19 thus far, and was considered by many experts to be much worse than COVID-19 just a few weeks ago. That was the consensus, until the corrupt World Health Organization labeled COVID-19 a pandemic and much more likely to kill people than the current flu affecting the world. The timing of the COVID-19 outbreak and the negative effect on the world economy is just too convenient to ignore, coming just ahead of the 2020 primary elections. The one thing President Trump has done for the US that cannot be denied by the socialist left is build and maintain a fabulous economy and make the US energy independent. An accomplishment that hasn't been done in many decades. Yet, the number one thing COVID-19 is doing is crashing the stock market, shutting down public events, schools, and having an overall disastrous effect on the economy. Many theorize COVID-19 is a manufactured germ designed to bring on a worldwide recession, especially here in the US, thus destroying the number one accomplishment of the president. The Nazi nucleus-based NWO socialist movement, financed by George Soros, his billionaire buddies and managed by Barack Obama, very well could have brought on this disaster as their nuclear option in getting President Trump out of office. Soros, at the World Economic Forum in Davos, Switzerland in 2017, vowed to take down President Trump in every way possible. One of his ideas mentioned included crashing the US economy before the 2020 elections. Soros has investments in Wuxi Pharmatech, who has a laboratory in Wuhan. It was obvious from the beginning of this election year that no Democrat running was capable of beating President Trump. Since telling the truth isn't an attribute the deep state wants to see in a Democrat candidate, they want Bernie Sanders out to make way for their chosen candidate Joe Biden. Who, by the way, is as deep state as they come. Unfortunately, Biden is not mentally capable of being president, as his mental state seems to be deteriorating with each passing day. As it is, he doesn't even know what city he is speaking in most of the time, what position he is running for, or even know his own wife standing next to him. With this in mind, it isn't going to be Biden who will be president because he is incapable of doing the job. The person he chooses as his vice president will be the individual who is actually president.
There you
In a
go.
few months after getting elected president, if he does,
How much
Biden will
truth is
resign.
there to this?
COVID-19 is more than likely the globalists' nuke final option used to get President Trump out of office. Let us know what you think. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe.
So this is propaganda, folks. This is what they call propaganda. I don't believe this. Okay, I do. All right. So let me switch gears here. I don't believe Soros has a laboratory in China. Maybe he does, but I know he's made some huge investments. That was fact checked. I fact checked that for sure. In December of 2019. Soros bought a ton of stocks in healthcare in China, and then look what happened. So it's a possibility. It could be a Hillary backdoor. You know, I don't know. That remains to be seen, and this will answer all questions. This will answer all questions. If Biden ends up picking Hillary as a running mate, then we know the answer to what's really going on here, folks. But what's really bothering me more than anything is the Facebook. You know, my old lady hates Facebook. Pam hates Facebook. She thinks I'm just so. I try to make people happy. I love music, and I just have to talk about this sometimes because it just really pisses me off. I just see it's like ruining everybody's world right now. I mean, just man, man, it made me want to cry on Sunday. You know, I took the convertible out, I went up by the mall, and it was like a ghost town. It was like a bad movie. It was like a bad movie, folks. It's like a bad movie. What if you do? Robbie's concerned. What if you cut your finger and you need to go for stitches? She's scared to go to the ER because she don't know what's going on there. You know, people are just. You got Brandon. He's a jokester. Well, it looks like I don't have to buy deodorant for another month now. Surprised no one is bringing that up. Savings in the coronavirus updates every day. Stand 6 feet back. You don't need deodorant. That's pretty funny, actually. No, seriously though, people. I mean, it's saddening. It's very sad. It's very sad. I was looking up some good tea. Here's some good fusion teas to get your immune system up if you have an interest. All right. Now all the people from Louisiana, like they did during Katrina, is coming to Georgia. All the sick people in Louisiana are heading this way. We're not out of the woods with this by any stretch of an imagination, folks. We're not. It's just going. All right, so let's see what these clowns have to say. This is happening now. And these people are clowns, for sure. Let's see. They got the graphs up. They're trying to flatten the curve. Turn up some volume.
So we show this because it really points out that the real only tool we have in our toolkit is social distancing and the impact that it can have. If you look at the second chart, this identifies the impact of social distancing at 31%. Now, you might ask, why did you choose 31%? Well, that's in the literature of the compliance rate
So my question
of
is
social distancing.
My question is here.
History.
My question is, how long are we going to do this for?
Doubling rate. And
One more month.
We run this a number
One
of times
more
a week
month.
as it changes. The infection doubling time, the rate of new cases doubling, every so many days, we've identified that as 6 days. The hospitalization rate among infected
This is in
individuals,
New Jersey.
we've identified at 5. The ICU, the number of individuals who would then need an intensive care bed is at 2%.
You know what else
and
I've
half of them
noticed
would
too?
need a ventilator.
So all of a sudden, now California seems to be leveling out. Why is that? One of the biggest cities and states, Los Angeles and California, city and state, the biggest in the country, is supposedly leveling out. That's interesting. That's interesting. But it's just a lot of people fighting, a lot of nasty stuff going on, a lot of people saying bad things back and forth. With people sick and with people dying, it still remains to be political. I don't know what else to think here. I don't know. So now they want you to turn into businesses that are not following the rules. There it is. Coronavirus in Georgia. Report a business or people who aren't following orders to stop the spread of the coronavirus. I'm I'm beside myself this afternoon. I'm really worried for the state of our country. Pelosi rips up the president's speech during the State of the Union. They have no respect for what Donald Trump is trying to do. Look, all right, so that puts me on another subject. I know the guy ain't the most crass guy out there with his tweeting. He's sometimes is an asshole. Hold on a second. I have to change my glasses. The blue's getting played out. I'm going green. Oh, let me clean him a little bit. I think we need to just step back a minute and really think about who we have president. Technically, he's not even a reality star. He had a show on TV, The Apprentice. All right, here we go. And people are saying, is he qualified to be president? He probably wasn't. I'm being look. I'm real as can get. Was the man qualified to be president? I don't think so. Then why did the country vote for him? Does anybody know why the country voted for him? Is there any answers? Does anybody have a clue why 63 million people voted for President Trump and he kicked ass in the electorals? Does anybody know why we voted for Trump? Does anybody know? Hold on. Oh, thank you, Margaret. Thank you for calling New York Nick Live. Who am I speaking with?
Joe.
Hey, what's up, Joe? How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Hey, welcome to the program. What you got on your mind today, buddy? Talk to me.
I want to know more about coronavirus.
You sound like Rocky, man.
Yo, Adrian.
So, what's your thoughts about this coronavirus, there, buddy?
I think the Chinese, they let off a biological bomb somewhere.
Seriously. So
yeah.
So you think this is a biological warfare?
It certainly is. I really do think so.
So you don't think this is just like a bad flu? One that kills.
This is China, because after the tariffs, this all came about. You notice the Chinese, they were very warm. They were very warm to the whole trade negotiation. So, between the tariffs and the trade negotiation, they were warm about it because they knew what they had planned for the United States.
So I just had somebody just comment listening to your call, and they said you're a fake.
I'm a fake. How am I a fake? I'm a working man. I work 9 to 5. They cut my hours.
So you work for you're out on the road. Are you
I'm
not?
out on the road. I'm working right now.
So
I serve the supermarkets and the hotels.
so you're one of these guys. Are you like in the computer? I mean, are you like a delivery driver, or are you like a
No,
computer? You're a
point of sale.
Oh, so you're like an IT guy.
Exactly.
So aren't you like? Are you wearing gloves and like an N95 face mask when you go to these places? What's your name again?
Uh,
Joe? You said your name was
Joe,
Joe?
Joe, Joe.
So let me ask you this, Joe. When you go into like the supermarkets and the restaurants or wherever you're
Yeah,
going, the hotels, are you taking
yeah.
precautions not to are you scared of catching this coronavirus?
Of course. Of course I'm scared.
So what precautions are you taking?
Wear gloves, keep my distance, wear some goggles. I can't find any masks.
Yeah, you have to go on eBay, but they're not the N95 masks. So
I went on eBay and the guy wanted to charge me $48 a piece
for an N95 mask,
for an N90
$48.
a piece, two in the pack. He wanted to charge me $100.
Wow. No, Michael,
I sent him a message. I called him a jackass.
wow.
He's gouging, I told him, I sent a message and I said, you better hold on to those face masks if you're in the Bronx because you're going to need them.
Man, that's crazy. Man,
Yeah,
so are you married? You have kids and stuff? What does your wife and kids think about you being out on the road and stuff and coming into contact with I mean, that I
I'm,
mean,
I'm, I'm fortunate. I'm fortunate enough to still have a job. I'm fortunate enough to still have a job, even though my hours are cut. I don't have to go on unemployment for now, unless my company folds.
wow. Well, Joe, I'm really sorry to hear that and
So I'm nervous. I'm nervous about everything. You don't know what you touch, what you breathe, who, if somebody's telling the truth, if they got a cold, and then they got the allergies and the people are sneezing. And you don't know what to believe.
who'd you vote for?
I'm not going to say because it's not my liberty to tell you I actually vote for who I support. If you don't mind,
No,
I don't want to make this political.
I appreciate you calling. So you do think this was planted by the Chinese?
I think so. It happened too fast, and the Chinese media, whatever media they have, it's a communist country, so they're not truthful.
Right.
So we don't know what's going on over there.
Yeah, I know. And we don't know what's going on over here either. Apparently.
Exactly.
So you don't want to say who you all right, man? Don't cough in my
I just
phone,
ate a
man.
peanut.
I don't want to.
I just ate a peanut. Now I'm a coughing.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure I'm not going to get coronavirus in my ear. Yeah.
But hey, I gotta go. Okay.
Hey, Joe. Hey, be safe out there, and when you get home tonight, you did say you were married, right?
Yeah.
Hug your wife for me and give her a big kiss because we got to live for today, Joe. Because we don't know what tomorrow is going to bring.
Okay.
Okay, Joe. Thank you for
You
doing what
too.
you
And
do.
and stay safe and God bless.
Thank you, Joe. I appreciate you.
Okay.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have a guy that's out on the front lines, and He's an essential. His name was Joe. And yes, he is an American, Jason, for sure. Joe is an essential, for sure. So where's that other comment? Somebody said she liked Margaret. Margaret Staples said she liked me better in my blue glasses. All right, I'll put the blue ones back on for you, Margaret. Oh, you like those, don't you? Margaret's digging on the blue shades there. All right. So Joe is on the front lines. He's thankful he has a job, but he's scared. He's scared that he's going to catch something. But he still has a job. And I'm scared for Joe too. Because you know where I am right now? I'm at home. I'm in my office. And I'm in my little studio here. And the only thing I'm worried about, the only thing I'm is scared about is, my girlfriend, whom I live with. She works at Gwinnett Medical, and she works in the operating room. Now she's not a front line, ER type person. She's not. She don't know what's going on down there. She's the one that, if you're getting a hip replaced or you got shot or you got stabbed in the chest in the middle of the night, she's the one there in the OR helping you survive. She's not a doctor. She's an assistant to the doctor. So if you get shot in the stomach, she's there for you. But she's not on the front lines. And I thank God for that. Because I don't know what's going on in our local hospitals right now. I try not to ask her because it upsets me to just think about what people are going through right now. And somebody had mentioned somewhere in the comments that, what if you got a cut? What if something happened to you? And you had to go to the ER in an emergency. People are scared. People are scared. People are beside themselves right now. If you're not religious, just learn how to pray for yourself, for your family members, for people that you love, friends. They say that 97% of the people that get this coronavirus are going to be okay. But then they said that, 3%, 3.5% are going to have difficulty and may even die. And that's a reality of what's going on here. It's a reality. So although I don't understand what's going on, the virus is real. And people should obey what our government, hard for me to say, we need to just practice what they're asking us to do to slow down the spread. But what else concerns me, though, is how much is this is being tied into with the regular flu and regular sicknesses? Are they just putting a stamp on everything's coronavirus related, no matter what you die from? We have to really think about this. Seriously, we really have to think about the seriousness of what's true and what's false. Because we can be told anything. We can be brainwashed into anything, into believing anything. The fact of the matter is, what do you believe? Do you believe this was political, a political attack on the people of America, on the people of Italy? And why are there countries with almost no cases? I know they don't have the foot traffic that people in the United States have. I was looking at some statistics the other night on the people of Italy. Italy has a lot of old people. And I'm not sure where I'm going with this. Maybe something you may not like what I have to say. But Italy is a very poor country. Italy has a lot of people collecting money from the government. In all the people that have died in Italy, the average age of the death of people that died were in their upper 70s. The average age was 76 years old. Now, Italy is a socialist country. Italy is a socialist country, and they're very poor. And the government is just broke. They have no money. Same with China. They have billions of people over there. The Chinese live a long time. And they collect from their government. Even though it's a communist country, they still collect from the government over the age of 65, 67 years old. So I think I'm trying to say here is, was this a biological attack to relieve some of the stresses that the baby boomers are bringing to the governments? Is this a way to cut Social Security? I'm just brainstorming here. Think about how much money Italy is going to save by the deaths of all those old people. They've had, I don't even know the number now, 4,000 people die, and the average age was in their high 70s? Call me crazy, but do the math. If you have, let's just do the math. Just for shits and giggles, folks. If you have, and I think outside the box, people. I'm not this like crazy conspiracist theory type person. I'm more of a realistic vision of what's in front of me. It's the investigator in me. I used to investigate special investigation claims for an insurance company. So let's just say the average 75-year-old in Italy was collecting $300. It's $335 here in the United States, okay? So let's just say $300, okay? Times 4,000. That is $1.2 million. $1.2 million in savings with 3,000 people. All right? $1.2 million. That's 3,000 people that are gone that no longer receive benefits from the country of Italy. And Jason just brought up a point to where that if you're 65 years old or older, you're cut off a ventilator. They're not giving you it. They are not allowing you to get on a ventilator to try to survive. And it may be because they don't have the ventilators, or there's no chance you're going to survive. I don't know. This is where I'm in confusion. So if we look, they say across the world, the average age of people that are dying is 73 years old. So let's now look at how many people actually died. Okay? So far. So let's look here. Let's go to the coronavirus live. Let's see. So far, 37,000 people have died. And the average is 72 years old. So just for shits and giggles, just throw out a number. 37,000 people times 300. Now that's $11 million in savings for the world. I don't know. I'm just thinking outside the box here. I'm trying to put a perspective to this whole disaster. When you call the banks and you call the mortgage companies now, it's not financial relief. It's disaster relief. It's disaster relief. This is a disaster. They're considering this a worldwide pandemic disaster. I don't know, man. Well, listen, my time's up this afternoon. I'm coming down on an hour and a half on this live broadcast from the studios of New York Nick Productions. And I'm going to go ahead and end this one today. Let's see here. Got some original music. Let's see here. Let's bring in some original music. Let's see what my boys got on the. Let's see who do you want to hear? Some Leadfoot Messiah. Let's see. I got some queued up from the other day here. Let's see. Let's just play a quick song so I can wrap this thing up. I'm gonna go make me some lunch. I had a good show today. All right, let's see here. Original music. You know, I like these guys right here. I want to play this song. It's called Black Garden. It's by the band The Raz. Check them out. My name is New York Nick. I appreciate everyone attending today's show. I'm gonna try to do something once or twice a day just to kind of keep myself busy. If you see me on, join in. Appreciate y'all. Peace. Yes. Here's a tune by Say Never called Giving Up. Leave your comments.
I feel like giving up today, and nothing ever's gonna change. 'Cause there is something wrong with me, and I am constantly in pain. I feel like I'm dying. I'll never be alone again. All these things not my friend. I'm not gonna lie, see. Gotta start living my life for me again. I'll never be alone again. All these things not my friend. I'm not gonna lie, see. Gotta start living my life for me again. I feel like giving up today, and I still gotta make a change. Leave the past behind me, never looking back to see. I feel like I'm dying. I'll never be alone again. All these things are my friend. I'm not gonna lie, see. Gotta start living my life for me again. I'll never be alone again. All these things are my friend. I'm not gonna lie, see. Gotta start living my life for me again. I'll never be alone again. All these things are my friend. I'm not gonna lie, see. Gotta start living my life for me again. I'll never be alone again. All these things are my friend. I'm not gonna lie, see. Gotta start living my life for me
Yeah, and that was a band called Say Never with a tune called Giving Up. Next up on New York Nick Live, the tune When We Were Kids by the band The Two Takes. Send me those demos. Send me an MP3 so I can play you here on New York.
Give me patience, let me be yours. You were so gracious, let me be sure. Maybe it's time to leave it, maybe it's time to feel found. Maybe this life's meaning, maybe it's right to live loud. Maybe it's time to feel it, maybe it's time to breathe now. Maybe it's time to want it, come on, let it be. Let's fall in love like when haven. Let me be yours. Ooh, yeah. You left me waiting. Let me be sure. Maybe it's time to leave it. Maybe it's time to feel found. Maybe this life's meaning. Maybe it's right to live without. Maybe it's time to feel it. Maybe it's time to breathe now. Maybe it's time to want it. Come on, let it be. Let's fall in love like when we were kids. When we were kids. Give it. Let's hold the thought, baby. When we were kids. When we were kids. Give it. Let's fall in love like when we were kids. When we were kids. Give it. My heart is made for us. It's made for us. It's made for Let's fall in love like when we were kids. When we were kids. Even let's hold the thought, baby. When we were kids. When we were kids. When we
Yeah. Original artists from the A-Town, the Two Takes, here on New York Nick Live. Let's hear one more before I hit the road. I got a tea time. Here's one by Asphalt Valentine called The Only.
My tent door broke last night, and I woke up covered in snow. I don't even know what to do. It's gonna be a tough day.
a moment lasts forever. We know how cold and lonely
That was the Asphalt Valentine Band right out of Atlanta, Georgia. Really appreciate everybody stopping in today and listening to the program. I really hope you enjoyed it. You know what? Before I go, I do wanna play this. It's not a tune. It's something that I saw last night, and I want to see if I can bring it in real quick. All right, I actually want to. Hold on a second. Let me get full screen. Let me get full screen here. Oh, you make us. Hold on. God, I guess I gotta shut the shit off. All right, hold on. Let me bring up this screen. Stand by. There it is, right there. Let me go ahead and get it nice and centered. I thought this was pretty cute for the facility, the music venue, to put something like this together for their employees, and I want to play it. Let me lower it down. It sounded like it was too loud. Hold on a second. Here we go. There it is.
No Corona. No Corona. Oh, you make us all run. All run. Running out to grocery line. Corona. Is still a mystery. Mystery. Oh, you just quarantine by Corona. Oh, you gotta stop. Give it up. Stay at home. Wash your hands. For the sake of man. Oh, Corona. No Corona. Gotta stop. Give it up. Stay at home and wash your hands. For the sake of man. No, 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 no. Woo! No Corona. No Corona. No Corona.
I thought that was real cute and really thoughtful of the club to put this together for their bartenders and wait staff. And let me get back on me here. Here we go. And if you know of the club, 37 Main, they're in Beaufort, Georgia. They're trying to retain their staff. They're trying to weather the storm here with the virus. And I don't know what else to say about this. And what did you say there? Hey, Chris, play one from our brothers from New York, Silver Tongue, original, doing my best, hoping to get them back after they rock the 30s. And the Silver Tongue. Let's see if I can find them real quick for you, buddy. Facebook's going to knock me off here in about, I got about 8 minutes. Let's see, the Silver Tongue. Did you say they were? Let's see here. Silver Tongue. And their original band, huh? Let's see. Silver Tongue. See if I can find them. Stand by, please. Silver Tongue. Here we go. Now, is this original music, Chris? I believe it is. Let's see here. Silver Tongue. Let's see. Monday Madness. Silver Tongue. Let's go to their website. They got a website? All right, so let's see. Let me see here. I'm trying to find Silver. Oh, hey, what's up there, Michael? You want to hear? All right, let's see. Let's see if I can. Let's see. Silver Tongue. Let's see. Let's see if they got some free music. Silver Tongue. Here we go. Bio EPK. Do they have some free music? Well, let's see what this is. Face the Music. What's a good song? What do you want to hear, Chris? You want to hear Devil's Advocate, You and Me, I Don't Care. They may be only little. Let's see. Let's play Devil Advocate. See if it's the full song.
Something's gotta change. Your position fades. You abandon your pride. Bleeding at the seams. This is what remains. Trail of blood can be found. Rise up to the edge, you'll see. I'm about to take your breath away. Feel the chill from your head to your feet as the words will take what you're afraid of the lies you kept in the shadows depths, but the truth will engage, breaking down the walls that you thought was strong. There's no time to debate. Make way for a miracle man as we spread the light of your disease. Medicine has the best side effects.
Oh, I guess I got off the page here. I was trying to. Shit. I was trying.
Run and hide, but there's no place you find. All the walls that you build up, the weakness and demons you keep them inside. I'm not that evil. You see, I'm your devil's advocate. Spitting out the bait, cross-examining, and your countdown's begun. Casting validate as your fate awaits. Cut the cord and move on. Rise up to the edge of your seat. Once again, I'll take your breath away. I really hate that I have to repeat, but your attitude is so mundane. You can run and hide, but there's no place you'll find. All the walls that you build up, the weakness and demons you keep them inside. I'm not that evil. You see, I'm your devil's advocate. I can see the sun through these devil's eyes. Devour each breath you take. This place you live is filled with doubts. The fear within to live without. All the walls that you build up, the weakness and demons you keep trapped inside. I'm not that evil. You see, I'm your devil's advocate. I'm your devil's advocate. I'm your devil's advocate.
This is New York Nick live with the band The Silver Tongue, right out of Atlanta, Georgia. Let's keep the music continuing here. This is awesome.
Here we go again, finding out the hard way, learning lessons never taught back in the day. As the night closes in, the fear sets in. I can't show it on my face, 'cause this little one is counting on me to be the strength. Left alone in a world so unknown, finding there's no escape. I can deal with it all, though the struggle's getting old, as long as there's you and me. Look in your eyes, All I see is the innocent, knowing one day that I'll be taken away, out of my control. There's nothing I can do. Fear of it all is that I know you'll be strong. Stand on your own 2 feet. I can deal with it all, though the struggle's getting old, as long as there's you and me. And someday you will find yourself staring into these eyes so familiar. You'll see yourself. The fear of it all is that I know you'll be strong and stand on your own 2 feet. I can deal with it all, though the struggle's getting old, as long as there's you and me. As long as there's you and me.
Wow. Silver Tongue with a great tune called You and Me here live on New York Nick Live. Coming to you from the studio. You want to hear one more? Hey, Chris, where are these guys out of, buddy? I need to do a full show on them. I hope they don't get me screwed up with a copyright snap here, but these guys are pretty good. I think I want to hear one more before I head out. All right, yeah, we jamming right now. That was a tune called You and Me by the band called Silver Tongue. That's how you spell it. Hold on, I keep wanting to scroll down on my production screen. Here's the Silver Tongue. That's how you spell it. New York. You said there's one that's called New York in here? Let me see here. Doing my best. Let's see. I have Face to Music. Let's see. Face to Music, Coming Alive, Devil's Advocate, You and Me, I Don't Care, Never Too Late, Slow Me Down, Justify, You and Me with a violin, Dig on an acoustic, Deja Vu, and Used to Fly. That's what they got on tap right now on their website. What was the name of that song? Doing My Best? Let me see if there's a video with it. All right, hold on. Hold on a second. Is this Pam Mooley? Hey, oh God, oh yeah, that was Pam calling me from the bathroom, ladies and gentlemen. She calls me and flushes the. I just played Devil's Advocate, dude. She calls me and flushes from the bathroom. Let me call her back. How embarrassing that was. I think that was a joke. I don't know. I hope so. Hey, man, was that a joke? Or are you wiping your tushy? Because that just went live on Facebook, the bathroom flushing. She's not going to answer. She hung up the phone. Oh, shoot. That was funny. I just played. YouTube has the newer stuff. She just sent me a text. She said, "Just call me when you're done." Oh, that had to be the most hilarious thing. Getting a call from your girlfriend and she's flushing the toilet. Oh, yeah, I hear you, bro. That's pretty funny. So you said YouTube's got some new stuff? All right, let me go to YouTube here real quick. Oh, that was hilarious right there, folks. That was hilarious. That was the funniest thing ever right there. All right, hold on. Let me see here. I can go to YouTube. See if I can find this guy. I need to get these guys on the phone. You know these guys personally, Chris? I need to get these guys on Facebook Live with New York Nick. Man, everything you know. All right, just everything you pull up now has got coronavirus warnings. You go to YouTube, that's the first thing that flashes up. All right, I really got to go, but I'll find that one song for you. And you said it's let's see here. Done my best. Let's see. Maybe we can even play their video. Hold on a second. I might even be able to do this on the fly. Let's check it out. Do you know these guys, Chris? Yes, mixed them when they were 37 May. Hold on a second. All right, let's see. This is a. Let me try to find all their videos. Hold on a second. Silver Tongue, here it is. Hold on, stand by, Chris. All right, so you say they got this tune, New York, New York. Silver Tongue, You and Me, Done My Best, Dig. Need to get these guys on the show. Can you make that happen? And will I get? I don't think this is too new of a band. I don't think they have a deal yet, do they? All right, here we go. Let's see. This just came out 4 months ago, 3 weeks ago. I'll give these guys some exposure. Let's see what this video is all about. There we go.
Bring it up. I've had enough.
A little shine down action.
Back it up. Bring it up. You're in my space. Can't you see I've had enough? I'm taking too much. To sum it up. Face it, embrace it. I hope it's not contagious. Floating in hell. Twist of fate. My knuckles grip me onto face. Holding on to what is left. I'd love to think I've done my best. But time will tell. Was it enough? Or did I think too much of them? Falling short of fatal breath. It's a war inside my head. Inside my
That's pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Let's see what else they got. That was like a little intro. So, hold on. What's this? Hold on. Hold your horses there. I'm doing this on the fly, folks. Oops. I went too wide on this thing. Hold on. Come on now. Let me get it under control here. Get it under control. Damn. All right, so I got to get this under control here. All right, so let's see. Let me pull it up over here on this screen because it's screwing me up. All right, Silver Tongue. Hold on. What? I'm on the fly on the wall. I'm a fly. I'm trying to do this on the fly, man. All right, one more and I gotta go. I really do. I really gotta go. I really gotta go. You're making me late. Hold on a second. Let's see. Never too late video. All right, let's see this one. This one looks pretty cool. This one, no, that's old. I want something new. Let's see. Let's see here. EPK. Done my best. Official music video. All right, let's do this one right here.
Power the day, leaving nothing to say. Exhausting all the evidence, coming from the alien. Your life is your life, so you better choose wise. Chasing demons that you never catch, running from an endless. They say don't pray, nothing's gonna change it. Face it, embrace it, I hope it's not contagious. Time after time it gets so is all of this thing that you know. You just gotta let go. It's not worth stressing if you don't have control of it. Racing, don't bring, nothing's gonna change it. Don't read into every negativity you hear. I feel we can make this much better. Foot in hell, twist of fate. When knuckles break, breathe on to grace. Holding on to what is left. Love to think I've done my best. Bring it up. I've had enough. Back it up. Bring it up. You're in my space, can't you see I've had enough? I'm taking too much. Sum it up. Face it, embrace it. I hope it's not contagious. Floating in hell, twist of fate. My knuckles grip me onto grace. Holding on to what is left. I'd love to think I've done my best, but time will tell. Was it enough, or did I leave too much undone? Falling short, a fatal breath. It's the wire inside my head. Inside my
Yeah. Silver tongue. That's pretty awesome right there. That's pretty cool. What else did I got here? Not bad. Not bad at all. I like these guys. Hey, can you set up a little interview session with these guys there, Chris? Michael's still hanging in there. Let's see. Hey, Nick, I have a good friend. I work with a drummer of, let's see. This is a good song. Let's see. Let's see here. Disciples of Danger. Hold on, let me check it out. See if I can pull it up. So everybody must be like crazy bored today or something, or what's going on, man? How's everybody doing? Everybody hanging in there? Everybody hanging and banging and Everybody okay? Let me move this thing over here. Let's see. Shit, sorry. All right, let's see. Disciples of Danger. So how do you like my video platform, man? Where I could do shit on the fly and like my backdrop is pretty good. I mean, what do you think? I mean, should I keep this gig going here or what? Or is this a waste of my time? Let's see. Disciples. What was the name of it? Disciples of Danger. Disciples of Danger. There, let's see. And what's the name of the song you want to hear? I got 19 videos. Let's see what we got here.
Mr. Sensei, where's your guy? You know, we had discussed his tardiness at our last performance review, and I have to say,
Disciples of Danger, here it is.
Seriously, enough is enough. Bruh, where he at?
I don't care what it takes. Just get the job done. Okay. I'll talk to you tomorrow. I love you too. Bye.
Is a tune by Disciples of Danger here on New York Nick Live.
All the things people say and nothing now. All the pain I take keeps on making me tired. All the doubt I hear isn't keeping me out. All the voices in my head are making it up. All the things people say and nothing now. All the pain I take keeps on making me tired. All the doubt I hear isn't keeping me out. All the voices in my head are making it up. I'm insane, so they tell me, laughing like I'm always motherfucking carefree. I don't wanna know what drugs you're gonna give me. Get prescriptions for my brain 'cause I'm racing like a Grand Prix. Damn, I'm just antsy. I gotta stop moving around like an amputee. I feel that there is something right inside of me. President God, hold up my mind, hostage like I'm freaking attaining. Oh no, here we go again. They're telling me we are friends. We lose ourselves if we don't control ourselves. Oh no, here we go again. They're telling me we are friends. We lose ourselves if we don't control ourselves. All the things people say and nothing enough. All the pain I take keeps on making me tired. All the doubt I hear isn't keeping me up. All the voices in my head are making it up. All the things people say and nothing enough. All the pain I take keeps on making me tired. All the doubt I hear isn't keeping me up. All the voices in my head are making it up. Well, I never wanted to throw you out, but I stumbled in darkness. Now I'm choking on doubt. 'Cause everything new grows old someday, and what was once precious just gets in the way. No, here we go again. They're telling me we are friends. We lose ourselves if we don't control ourselves. Oh no, here we go again. They're telling me we are friends. We lose ourselves if we don't control ourselves. All the things people say and nothing enough. All the pain I take keeps on making me tired. All the doubt I hear isn't keeping me up. All the voices in my head are making it up. All the things people say and nothing enough. All the pain I take keeps on making me tired. All the doubt I hear isn't keeping me up. All the voices in my head are making it up. I'm yelling at myself like I'm bipolar. I feel I'm moving to quit, like my life is already over. Back to the phase of things that make me go crazy. If it's a problem I felt, then you try to hide it, but I'm not ready. It's an attitude that makes me go shady. If it's an episode I go crazy, it makes me feel shaky. Now you know, if you don't, I'll tell you the things you'll never know. But you gotta wait till the next fucking episode. Minutes and minutes turns into days, trying to win it, but I don't know how to play. If the system was broken, why am I still being treated anyways? I don't give a what, I'm a bust, break the shit because I don't trust all the things people say when enough is enough. When you keep acting tough, you better stop before you lose your mind in this motherfucking spot. Nobody's going to help you make this shit top. You better pull yourself together before your heart stops. All the things people say and nothing enough. All the pain I take keeps on making me tired. All the doubt I hear isn't keeping me up.
Yeah, from right here in Atlanta, I'm assuming. These guys right here, man, kicked it here on New York Nick Live. Let's see what else they got here. That was an interesting video right there. All right, let's see what else they got. They got one from that was their most recent. That was 10 months ago. Let's see what else they got. That was interesting. Teacher. 4 months ago. Let's see what they got here.
Teacher. Teacher, please teach me my lesson. My anger needs addressing. I know I can't be stressing.
I walked in pretending my day is fine. Same with me, automatic, systematic, drug addict. We smoke, feels like ecstatics, it's all mine. Just gotta point out the same shit all the time because I feel it's fine. Just don't wanna make these motherfuckers think I'm not feeling in my line. Take a couple pills, I feel on what to overdose. Just to see who am I. Is it kicking in yet? Is it even working? I'm on the line. I just don't know. Doc says it's close. My next step is to take away higher dose.
This is not me, I am not the same. I'm in anger management, I know I'm not to blame. It's another problem that takes me to this level. Will they even help the devil? Teacher, please teach me my lesson. My anger needs addressing. I know I can't be stressing.
Keep telling me that I need to sit in his chair. This second brother comes like they really fucking care. Trying to kill me like a mother chucking penicillin. Trying to dodge these meetings, but I can't afford the insulin. Had to study on to broken me. Prescribe us more medicine. This should have sucked like a cameraman. They collect the checks like a businessman. You don't fuck around, we don't mess around. We are trying to recover now. I said we here right now, so I am not backing down. Smiling at me, telling me to say it's okay. I stand up and say, man, I'm really not okay.
This is not me, I am not the same. I'm in anger management, I know I'm not to blame. It's another problem that takes me to this level. Will they even help the devil? Teacher, please teach me my lesson. My enemies are addressing. I know I can't be stressing.
Mama, you tell me that I am your baby, but you cannot tell me that we are the same. It's like I'm the causes, but everything that is listed is always the blame. But you can tell them it's going to be fine, so that time I can go right in my mind, leaving me close I never can find. Recovery library that's stuck in the time. Here we go, tell them I really don't. They come back to the damn recording studio just to take down a